To remove the light bulb and replace it with the Lasfit LED, I recommend using an 8mm socket. You've got one here and one here. Just remove these two bolts. And once you get this, both of the bolts removed, then what you want to do next is pull the lens straight back. And you can do it a couple ways. You can have a towel here to protect your paint job, or what I do is I just get my Lasfit bulb, have it sitting here ready to go, pull it back straight. Takes a little bit of resistance there. You're going to have two different connectors here. It's the one that's the gray, the most gray connector that's vertical. And what you're going to do is you're going to turn it, pull it out. Here's your bulb. Just rest it up against its plastic. It's not going to scratch anything. Pull the bulb out. And then you pop the other one in. Just like that. Put it back in. And they're going to only go one way, so you can find your orientation. Pop it into place. And slide it back in. Now what I do is I slide it in loosely, just like that. I'll go around now. I'll turn on the four-way flashers to make sure that it's on. I've already placed the one on the left. Make sure that they're both in. If it doesn't work, simply pull the bulb back out, reverse the bulb, plug it in, and it'll work just fine. So I've got the hazard lights on. This one's working. This one's not. So what I'll do, I'll pull this back out. Get the bulb back out. Pull it off. Reverse it. There you can see it's working. Put it in, turn it to lock it in. And I'll go ahead and proceed to seat it. There we go. We've got them both working. And then what you'll do is, and I don't have this one in completely yet, take the time when I'm trying to put it in to make sure it's seated properly and don't break anything. Once I get it in, I'll put the two bolts back in. I'm up and running. There you have the finished product. Both bulbs are in, both LEDs are installed. Both the housings are installed, bolted back down, and working just fine. And now I'll move to the front and replace the front turn signals, the amber turn signals. To replace the bulbs with LEDs on the front, you've got a couple of bolts here, a couple of screws actually. You've got a screw in here, not the ones here on the surrounding part that you can see here. You got one here, one here, which is holding that fender liner on. And what you're going to want to do is remove these two, peel this back gently. You can reach in there and you can pull it out and remove the bulb and insert the socket. I'll go to the other side and you can see where I've done that. I've got this peeled, both of these two small screws taken out. I've gone ahead and released the socket from the inside, pulled the bulb out. I'll get ready to put the LED back in. We'll be in business. To remove the screws, I simply use this, and it's the easiest way to get in there with that. And you can also turn the tire if you want to use a regular screwdriver. As you can see, I've replaced the bulb with the LED from Lasfit. And as one can see, and I've heard, people say, well, do they work with the existing lights and everything? You bet, they're working great. They're in sequence with the mirror light, they're in sequence with the rear light. Plenty bright, and I get a shot next so you can see what they look like installed. Here they are after they're installed. As you can see, they're working just fine. Nice and bright, a lot brighter than the other ones. They're also in sequence with the ones on the mirror. Mirrors are working as well. Also, as you can see up here, right here at the mirror, they're in sequence with the mirror, no problem at all. Everything's working great. This is typical Lasfit quality. I've installed these on a number of vehicles, especially Chrysler products and Hondas for years, and never had a failure, never had an issue. Great product. Think you would enjoy them.